Haven't seen you for a while.
I'll have a tomato juice. That is, if you're still serving me.
Yeah, why shouldn't I be serving you? It wasn't you that was in prison, was it?
Nick ain't as bad as you think, you know. The court cleared him of that Reg Cox thing.
Yeah, well, sometimes the courts ain't always right, are they? That'd be 32 pence, please.
What does she want?
A drink. She's not barred, is she?
Of course not. I just want to know what she has to say, that's all.
It was the drugs that made him like that. He weren't himself. He's changed now, you'll see.
No, thanks.
Well, you'll all change your minds, I'll tell you. Because I'm going to make sure that he stays on the straight and narrow.
What do you mean?
He's coming back to live with me.
Have a tomato juice, was it?
I never had no trouble being served when your missus is here. She's always ready for a chat too, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, bleeding no.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of idle gossip now and again. The place don't seem the same without her about. She lends a lot of character to the place.
And lends nothing. She rents it. Now there's your tomato juice, and I'm only sorry that Terry Wogan isn't on hand to serve you with the wit and style that you're obviously accustomed to.
Oh, I say. I only came in for a bit of company.
What you doing? So you got the right up. Missing Angie, I expect. I must say the place does seem a bit dull without her.
Lofty! When you've quite finished entertaining the saloon bar with your witty repartee, perhaps you'd like to don your revolving bow tie and serve Arthur here with a pint and a flipping white rabbit if he wants it. And if anyone wants me, I shall be upstairs practicing my fire eating.
Nothing else you want, then I'll make a move, eh?
Yeah, go on.
Is there anything you want me to get?
Yeah, those cocktail sticks.
Oh, yeah, I did try. Saeed never had none. I'll try down the market, eh?
Oh, Lofty. Give Rolly a run out with you.
On the increase, it is throughout the borough of Walford. It is in your schools, in your roads, in your factories, even in your homes sometimes from people you do not want there. Please support our action. Please come to our meeting, Walford Park, 2:30 p.m. on...
You were supposed to be fit.
What's been happening?
Nothing much.
No change. Everything the same?
Well, I've got a new brother.
Great.
And I started a motorbike course.
A motorbike course?
Well, that's what I want to do. How are you?
Walking straight now. No bother anymore. Right?
Right.
Don't see Mark, have you?
Mark's gone.
Where?
Dunno, he just took off.
That time he did something sensible. Oh, yeah, watch it, it's the filth.
I've got to go, my brain's calling me.
A colleague of mine, one Detective Sergeant Rich, sends his regards. I thought I might sew up what he left undone. Like a certain cockroach that wasn't stepped on, eh?
I'll see ya.
Yeah. Case in the joint cotton.
Thought it was open.
Well, says here as plain as you like. Closed. On...
There's somebody in there, look.
So there is. A big black man painting the place white. But he's no good to you, son.
Do us a favour. I'm looking for a job, right? I used to work with a geezer. Might use me again.
Oh, my apologies, sir. You're lurking here with a legitimate inquiry on your mind, eh? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stand sentry out here, right? See you not disturbed.
Suit yourself.
Yeah?
What's your time?
Cuffs closed. Get out.
It's not a nice time. Not nice at all.
Coven, go home.
Thought you might have a job, you know, same as usual. Cash in hand, no tax.
I wouldn't give you the time of day.
Is everything all right, sir?
Okay, nothing to bother you about. Just touching me for some work, that's all. Nothing I can't handle.
Oh, I see, sir. Oh, well, that's all right then, sir. Bona fide tradesman like yourself, sir. Sorry to have bothered you, really. Goodbye, Mr. Cotton. I do hope to see you again soon, eh?
Now get lost. I don't want you hanging around here. No one wants you hanging around here. Now get out.
Just popped in to see how you are.
Oh, right, it's rain. Well, I've got a bit of trouble with my feet, but nothing grumble. Let's have a look at the little fella then. Oh, he's sweet, ain't he? Not that I'd want another one myself. The big ones give you enough heartache. Must feel funny having a kid that age in the family now, I bet.
Yeah, it is a bit.
How's Michelle taking it?
All right, doesn't say much.
That brings out the mother in her, I expect.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, I'd be surprised if it don't. I mean, she's old enough, isn't she?
Yeah, some of us are a bit too old.
Babies. Brings back memories. I remember when Nick was in his pram. Beautiful kid he was. Now look what's happened. There's no one talking to him. Banned from the club. Why do people behave like that?
Well, if that's the least of his worries, Doc, he's got a lot to be thankful for, hasn't he?
Nick had nothing to do with that Reg Cox thing. The court said he was innocent of that.
Yes, Doc, but they couldn't prove it. That's another thing.
No, I expect that from other people, Pauline, but not from you. You're all the same.
I'm off now, see ya.
People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Well...
Look at him hanging about again.
I don't know how he dare after what he's done.
A limit, isn't it?
Yeah, you know. Ethel won't go out, you know.
I thought she was ill.
No, terrified of that lout. Here. I reckon he was to do with that break-in next door.
No, he wasn't even out of prison then, was he?
Well, someone had inside knowledge. Someone knew they was out all day.
Yeah, Michelle's been told to steer right clear. Hey up.
Morning, Luke. Morning, Arthur. How's it going then? Pete and Kath still on their holidays, are they?
Arthur, give me that key of Pete's flat, will you? Save this gentleman breaking down the door.
Nah, Lou. Would I go and do a thing like that, eh?
Any more causes, Arthur? On your bike, mate. And in future, don't you call me Lou. Call me Mrs. Beale.
Oh, what I am with these then?
No, and you're barred.
Duvets, sheets. Blimey, where'd you get this lot?
Push off, Nick.
Not a bad little haul, mate. Not bad at all.
Look, I've told you already, I don't you hanging around my pub. If you don't move, I'm going to squash you, and I don't care if your minder is watching.
What's that mean?
Detective Sergeant Quick. I've seen him in the square this morning twice. So push off.
Nick, I've had that
Got any money?
policeman round. Oh, he really had to
Get the money out of this thing,
He was saying that... Yeah, no, don't leave it. Leave go.
Lend us some money then.
What for?
Don't give me hassle, Ma. Just a couple of quid for something to eat, right?
But I've got you something to eat. I got you pork chops for your tea. Oh, all right. Here you are. I just pray that you don't do nothing silly with it.
What, with 2 piddling quid? Oh, yuck, I could really go mad on that, couldn't I?
Don't shout at me. I've got
I got a bloody probation officer to see every bloody day. I got all the people around here looking at me like I'm a bloody criminal. I got that copper on my tail morning, noon and night. I got you giving me hassle. What did you just say?
I said that copper's been here.
What?
Telling me that I shall land up in Holloway. Oh, he was horrible. I didn't like it at all.
God almighty.
Oh, Nick, no, don't. I shouldn't have told you. Now, you'll only go and do something stupid. No, leave it, son. Leave it.
Let go of me, you silly cow. Oh, no. Not again.
I saw you admiring a flash new Sierra this afternoon down the market.
So?
That your vehicle, sir?
Very funny.
Well, could I see your driving licence, please?
Even funnier.
Only if you haven't got one and that wasn't your motor, I'd advise you not to admire it in the future, sir. Or any other motor come to that.
Looking's a lad.
Not by you, it isn't. Gives the wrong impression, see?
Anything else I'm doing wrong? Like breathing a bit loud, perhaps?
Not at the moment, sir.
Want me to take my boots and socks off?
Not at the moment, no.
Stand on me head?
Would you by any chance be attempting to take the proverbial?
Nah.
Good. Because I ain't got a sense of humour, see? Now then, move it.
What?
I don't like loitering, see? Especially not next to nice new Ford Sierras. Especially not next to washing machines and machines full of money. Especially not when it's nasty little criminals like your good self.
Look, I've just about had enough of this, OK? Follow me around. Give me aggro. Don't bother me. But leave my mum out of it. Because that ain't fair.
Not fair? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. No, I really am.
She ain't young, she ain't well, and she's all alone in the world. So if you want to put the frighteners on someone, pick on someone your own size.
Like you always do, Mr. Cotton.
Oh, cheerio, Michelle. She's a good kid, Michelle. Lou's a hard woman, but I'll give her one thing.
What's that?
She's making sure she don't turn out like her brother. Which reminds me, you've been and reported to the probation officer yet?
What do you think? Here, give us one, will you?
You want to knock that on the head. You know how one thing leads to another.
Give it a rest, Mark. You've been on at me since I got up this morning.
Yes, well, I should have done it years ago. I've always been too soft. That's my trouble. You wait till your father hears what you're being up to. They'll be rushing.
Well, seeing as he's probably out of Mongolia or something, I hardly think that's much of a problem right now. Anyway, you're right when they talk about smoking. They've probably got old tobacco fields growing with your name on.
Don't be so cheeky. You know very well in my case it's medicinal.
You what?
For my neurasthenia. Dr. Legg says he's never seen nerves like it. Where are you going this afternoon?
What do you want to know for?
You're due at the job centre, right? Then I want you to come straight back here when I come off shift and walk me down to Carobidis to get my corns cut.
You must be joking.
Unless you want that quick on your back, I'm accounting for your movements. Here, make yourself useful. Give me a hand with these. All right, hold on a minute. Look, I'll get the key.
What, you lofty? How's it going, mate?
Okay.
Have a jar of you later. Catch up with old times, eh?
Well, I don't know if I can really, Nick. I mean, I'm...
Come on. Don't you be like the rest of them. I'm clean, ain't I? Paid my dues, right?
Hello,
Thought a
love.
bloke like you bear a grudge.
I'll do them for you, if you got a lot on.
Yeah, would you, Dot? It's the tea towels from... it's some tea towels.
Yeah,
What?
right.
Here. You don't know what I got to put up with. The old woman treating me like a monkey with a chain around its neck. That's what I feel. I can't even have a slash about impairing over my shoulder.
Oh, blimey.
I'm under pressure. I don't need it. Do my best to keep my nose clean. Don't go back in that place. I've had it with drugs. Ain't stupid. Learn the hard way what it does to you, right? Typical. If it carries on like this, no one believing me, let alone being about as popular as a rat with rabies. I'm going to be pushed right back into the old bleeding nightmare. You know what I mean?
What's all this? Oh my God, it's a car cut.
Look at that thing handing
Well?
over the hat.
Nah, nothing.
Oh, what a shame. Somebody has to win, though. It's the law.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's who that is, will you, Lofty?
What are you driving at?
Having a lot of trouble, are you?
How do you mean?
With the police. You know, giving you, what do they call it? Hassle.
Yeah, you could say that.
Here, you take my advice. Keep your nose clean. Don't step off the line. They'll soon get fed up. Even Hitler got fed up in the end.
Yeah.
And another thing.
What?
Don't you let our Lofty go down the crooked path, or you'll be wishing you were still inside.
There's a geezer here. It says he's from the council or something.
From where?
Alan Grout, Housing Department. Mrs. Fowler?
No, that's my daughter. Or Mrs. Bill.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, you're the registered tenant, aren't you? Sorry, I was expecting to meet Mr. and Mrs. Fowler. Do you think I should come back later?
No, I don't, Ian. Nick, turn that telly off, will you? I think I'd better do a bit of concentrating.
Yes, right. Well, it's quite simple, really. Now, we've had an application for rehousing here, and when such an application is made, we have to review the present conditions to decide whether rehousing is warranted.
Rehousing?
Yes, that's right.
Who's rehousing?
Well, I don't know until I find out the facts.
Facts?
That's right, facts.
Well, I'll give you some facts.
Good.
First fact, no one round here is going to be rehoused.
But...
second fact, if you don't sling your hook before I've counted 3, you'll find yourself rehoused in hospital.
Yes, well, perhaps it would be better if I spoke to Mr. and Mrs.
Speak to who you like, but nobody's moving me from my home, so you might just as well tear up your bits of paper.
Please, Mrs. Beale, this is ridiculous. Mrs. Beale, there are laws about it.
Pleased to hear it.
I mean, we are a Labour Council. We're here to help.
What's going on, Mum?
I think you'd better answer that.
Why aren't you a bingo?
Because I'm fighting for me rights.
And what's he doing here?
I'd rather have him any day than that creepy council fella.
Yes, well, if you'd like to ring the office, I'm sure we can make another appointment. You've got the number, haven't you?
Mind the pram as you go out.
Here, Busty. Hang about. I want to speak to you, don't I?
You expect me to drop everything and listen?
If you like, made it a bit public.
Look, my dad's just over there.
I was just standing under the bridge, you know, weight of the world on my head. And I had this vision of what I had to do. You seem my type. Forward. I can't understand why no one wants me around here.
Ethel's too scared to go out.
Oh, don't bother me. Never did fancy her anyway. Not now I've seen you.
Stupid.
What I'm trying to say? Well, I'm available, like, you know. You ever feel lonely?
Right. You bring your mum and I'll bring my dad. Right?
Oh, hello, Mum. Fancy seeing you here. I thought the only place to dig in was the cemetery.
Healthy homegrown produce.
Yeah, if it don't kill you getting it.
If you're going somewhere, I'd arrive early.
Isn't that nice? Here I am, thrown out of everywhere, looking for a nice, quiet little refuge. Comfy.
I was enjoying the fresh air.
Oh, don't miss a breath on my account, Alf. Here, you could store stuff in here. I'll rent it.
My shed, that's the Fowler Annex.
Suit yourself. Thought the cash might help.
Yeah, and come out one morning and find another Reg Cox. No thanks.
Nah, only stiffy might finally be me. Look, I'm trying to kick the habit. It'd just be me, on my own, in your shed, having a think. Nah, Joe.
And there's a bylaw about dumping stuff on the allotment.
No, Arthur. No smack, no stuff. I won't take anything.
Big deal. Because the only thing that's going free round here is spinach. Here, have some. Take some home to your mum, but leave me alone.
Here, do you reckon you can smoke this stuff? Is he annoying you? Oh, it's Rambo, is it? When Rolly and I go for a walk, we don't like to find the air polluted.
Nice spot, innit?
Give him back his spinach.
He was only having a look at me hut.
And he don't want his hat looking at either. Yeah, like you don't want your wife looking at. Because from what I can see, that is one deprived lady. Don't even think it. Because I let you so many times you think you're surrounded. Now push off before I plant you. Big gun, Dennis. Nasty man for Ethel before you barged in, Arthur. Nick Cotton is nothing to worry about. So I'll see you back down the pub first thing in the morning.
Oh, no, not unless you call for me. I need an escort.
I'm a bit busy, eh?
Well, and bring me home.
Arthur do it.
Working early, aren't I?
Oh, come on, Arthur. All poor Ethel wants to do is to go out in the evening for a drink. I mean, I thought as you were being so free with your favours.
Oh, I shall die, won't I? Like poor old Reg Cox, all alone in my room.
Oh, come on. We'll take you down the pub for a drink.
And Dennis will give you your pie.
I'll pay you, Arthur. Yeah, well, next time, Lofty can escort you. Nice, kind Lofty. What's your Lofty? How's it going, mate? Yeah, top hole. It's on its last cycle. The what? The laundry, it's on its last cycle. Oh, yeah. How you doing? What's the bad? That's good.
Nick? What you doing here? You all right?
Yeah, of course I'm all right.
Nothing's happened, has it? I mean, not in trouble.
Nah.
You sure?
Gordon Bennett only came in to see you.
Oh, that's nice. Ain't that nice, Lofty?
Your ma
Uh-huh.
lent us a quid.
A quid? What for?
Thinking of opening my own supermarket.
Drugs. It's not for drugs, is it?
Nah.
You sure?
Buy a lot of bloody drugs for a quid, couldn't I?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Anyway, I told you, I'm off them.
And what do you want a quid for?
Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't need this. Look, either you want to lend me a quid or you don't. If you don't, fine. Thanks a lot. Sorry for asking. If you do, cough up, because I'm in a hurry.
Just tell me what it's for, Nick.
Bus fare to see my probation officer. Cheers. See you, love.
Be the death of me, that boy. Arnold Pastanga. What a moniker.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Who are you writing nothing to?
No one.
What have you been doing, Ma?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You just written a letter to Saeed, didn't you? You showed me the envelope.
What would I want to write a letter to him for?
You were up to something, ain't you?
They are discomforted. They answer no more. They have not a word to say.
To what?
Job 32, verse 15.
Oh, look who it is. How you doing, jail fodder? All right.
I'm having a great time. Having a ball. Walking the streets, no job, no money in my pockets. You lot on my back. Just delirious, me.
My heart bleeds for you, Cotton. It really does.
Yeah? That's nice.
Think we're on your back, do you, son? Think we got it in for you?
Yeah, I do sort of get that impression.
As the President of the United States would say, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Has he gone? Dirty Harry, has he left? Yeah. Pete, what'd he say?
Say?
Yeah, well, he must have said something.
Yeah, he was asking about some duvets.
I know that, but after I left, he must have said something.
Well, yeah, he wanted to buy one.
Getting muggers now, are we?
Hey, Cluck, what have I told you? You ain't welcome. God's sake. Just wait for a mate, you know? Mate? Have you got any mates? Yeah, I've still got one or two. Oh, they're fond of snakes, are they? Give us a break, will you? A break? Yeah, I'll give you a break. How does a broken arm and leg grab you? I'm just standing here. Anyway, Annie said I could come in. And I barred you. Until I say you come back, you stay barred. But I'm not even drinking. All the more reason, out!
Good on you then. Chuck him out the...
I'm fed up with people telling me what I ought to do. I'd enough of that in a nick. Anyway, there's no law says I can't go and live with my mum.
No, but there's no law says people have got to be nice to you either, is there?
Look, Ethel can't go on like that. I've got the bill on my back as it is. If they'd been in here just now, Quick would have had me up to GBH on the spot. He's just waiting for an excuse.
It's not really surprising, is it?
Well, I can't win then, can I? Because I can't start a clean slate round here. I mean, I thought you'd be okay. After all, there was times when I could have dropped you in it, but I never did. You ought to remember that.
There's nothing I can do, Nick.
Nah, not without sticking your neck out, nah.
I don't want no trouble.
Nor do I. I can't afford any. I just keep my head down and my nose clean. Honestly.
Yeah, right.
And I want you to help me get that message across. All right?
Well, I'll do what I can.
Cheers. I'll see you later, eh?
Talk to each other. We're both on our own.
Hello.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you.
Look, but we haven't finished our little talk yet.
Yes, we have. Sorry, Saeed.
Look, you heard the lady. On your bike, sunshine.
Cheers, Nick.
No trouble.
Yeah.
Do let Nick Cotton back in here. You know he's barred.
He just got rid of a drunk for us, which is more than you seem to be able to do these days.
Do what?
So I say he stays.
So what's on your mind?
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah?
I got into a bit of trouble.
It's cash you're after. Sorry. I'm skint.
No, it's not that. I could do with some, but no, it's not that. But I want to ask you a favour. You have anyone that can help me, Nick?
Who's there?
Me, Lofty.
Oh. It's very late, Lofty.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yes. What do you want?
Well, it'd be much easier if you let me in, Ethel.
All right. Oh, you all right, Lofty? You don't look at all well.
Oh, he's fine, Ethel. We've got a few things to sort out, you and me.
I'll never forgive you, Lofty. You tricked me. There am I, locking myself in. And then I opened the door wide and let Nick in, but I didn't know it was him. It was your voice. How could you?
Look, Ethel, don't get panicked.
Keep him off
All right,
me.
just come and sit down for a minute. Will you protect you? I'm going to stay here. I'm going to be here. Nothing's going to happen. Just sit down there, ain't it? Nick's got something he's got to say to you.
Oh, what's he want to say? And he done enough already.
Look, I've done a lot of harm on this square, but I don't remember none of it because I was stoned. But I know the harm I've done because I've been told.
Oh, so you believe him, do you? You believe the Bill? The wicked Bill that pulled you in?
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to set me up.
I thought you'd been locked up for good and they'd thrown away the key. Oh, there's no justice here.
Look, I've just come round here to try and reassure you. Ask me mum. I've changed. I know you don't expect that, not yet. But I come round here to put your mind at rest. I'm through with all that, drugs and that. That was my downfall, wasn't it? But I come through it and I want to make it up to you.
But it's true, Ethel. I mean, it only makes things worse, doesn't it, if people ignore him? Well, and you can't stay locked up in here forever, can you?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you miss all the gossip, wouldn't you?
Yeah, Mum thinks the world of you.
Oh, does she indeed? We had a nice natter ages ago. I told her then you wanted watching.
I wouldn't lay a finger on you, never. I mean, this place is my home. I want to belong here.
Yes. Well, you just watch you keep your nose clean.
And another thing, Ethel. Don't cross the street when you see me coming. It really hurts when people do that.
I don't think you're being quite sincere with me, Nick. I'm not at all sure you're off them drugs. You still got that funny look in your eyes.
What you want me to do? Lay down on the floor, plead for forgiveness? I'll prove it, right? I'll prove you're wrong.
Yes. Well, we'll see. Willie and me'll have to see.
Morning, huh?
Talking to me?
Don't give me no lip, sunshine. You know what I'm talking about. Every time I look, there you are, loitering around the house next door to me.
Typical. Because it's me, you use a word like loitering. And because it's me, you immediately jump to unfair conclusions. And because it's me, no matter what I tell you, you won't believe me, will you?
What the hell are you up to, man?
Look, I can't discuss my patience with you. You know that. But I'm listening. So tell me what I've done.
You're talking to someone who's been through it, right? But I'm off it. I've kicked it. Starting's easy, but it's not easy finishing. And Mary Smith has popped your 10-day course. 10-day course? You must be bloody joking. That lot lasted 10 minutes and now she's wanting more. You doctors don't know what you're doing, dishing out pills like Smarties.
All right. Now understand me. I can't talk about Mary Smith. But let's take anybody.
It's the same with anybody.
Look, in the old days, if you were under pressure, depressed, anxious, in financial difficulty, you went straight to your family, to your closest friends, or to a priest. Just someone like me, maybe, who'd had time to get to know you from the cradle. It's different these days with people moving around. Now everybody goes straight to the overworked doctor, and he's usually in a group practice, so it's probably someone you've never met before. Right. The first practical step is to stop the panic of it all, the pain of it all. Occasionally, that's all it needs. A short course of tranquilizers, a few days' respite. But that gives us time to set wheels in motion, to alert the social services. You see, we take the place of people like you who should be caring for that person in a practical way instead of just bleating about it.
Caring? You should see the caring in a prison hospital. That's all it'd take to convince you what I'm trying to tell you.
Is that all you're trying to tell me? Isn't all of this just a ploy?
What do you mean?
It's you that wants help, isn't it?
Mary said you'd be here.
Sharing a load. Saves bread, yeah?
Look, I came to apologize.
My, oh my.
Did you just hear me out? Someone tipped off the fuzz. It's not me. Cleared up a gang of kids, glue sniffing. The oldest about 10 years, 11 years at the most. It's sickening.
Yeah, I know.
You know what was going on?
Sure. Why do you think I was there?
Oh, come on, not kids, not
I was trying to
kids.
help. I'm not exactly a fan of the boys in blue. Just trying to warn them off. My way.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry I've been jumping to conclusions.
Thanks. Nah. If you really believe me, I shall have a quiet word with Ethel. Tell her I'm not such a bad boy after all.
Fair enough. I'll do my best.